Alright, traders, what's up? We're back now for a new session. Alright, let's see what we got for today. I'm just gonna clear all this mess here. Alright, I'm gonna start to place my levels. So obviously, having this big fib over here, you can see we're trading at the 23. We had a nice reaction off the 61 over here, and we went up to the 23, which was a nice, almost like 1,300 pip move. So we do have this level over here, which I'm just going to mark down. And then I'm going to place my sell fib here. So we have a 61 here also. And my 23 in this case would be here. So if this were to come down, possibly it can maybe come to the 23, or there's a 38 here also, which is a pretty key level to watch also. On the H4, we did form a minor resistance here. Daily close bullish over here. Looking at the H1, Asia Open, we did make a wick up. Let's see what we got going here. See if I were to place this tiny bullish fib over here. This one here, let's say. We have the 23 here. If I took this here, yeah, we are trading here somewhere. And then if I take this sell fib over here, we have this 61 confluence over here. Yeah, let's see if we can get anything over here. Let's take a look at the 5 here. 5 seems to be going up. Yeah, I just want to see Asia go for one last grab here. And then I'd be looking to possibly enter sells. Yeah. But this can come down, definitely. I can definitely see it coming down, to be honest. I'd like ideally for it to respect the high, like make a top wick here somewhere and then come down. Let's see. What is this fib here? This is the bearish fib. And this is the... Oh, this is the bullish fib. This is the bearish fib. Okay, so I think it can come down till here. 30, 37, Tomorrow we have CPI also. So I got to be super cautious with that. See if we can go up and make another top wick for Asia session.
भैया आप अपना अगला पर्सन को क्या बोलना चाहते हैं? लाइक आप क्या बोलते हैं?
Yeah, brother. I'm on the stream, bro. Come join. क्या हो रहा है? मैं स्ट्रीम पे हूँ, आज गया नहीं यार। फिर मैं बात करता हूँ फिर तेरे से थोड़ी देर में। हाँ? अभी कॉल करता हूँ तेरे को, सही? ओ
हेलो 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 क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं, हम लोग काम में जाते हैं। हाँ जाएंगे, आप तो जाएंगे, जरूर जाएंगे, काम में तो जाना ही है। अच्छा हाँ जाना है। कहाँ? क्या कहा? हम कुछ बोला है? आप अपना अगला पर्सन को क्या बोलना चाहते हैं? काम में कि नहीं बोलना? क्या बोलता है? क्या बोलता है? जाओ।
So waiting here just for it to go up a bit, make a nice top wick. If we get some bearish rejection here, we're gonna enter sells.
I'm talking about trying to I don't think about anything else ever. Every day, all day, what did we talk about? How to get rich, why we need to be rich, what we do if we are rich. To these fictional scenarios, we say we'll just go to brand new cities and we'll just stay in the best hotels, we'll just have it all, we'll just have money. We sit there and go, why do you travel around all the time? How do you have a job? How do you work? It's because I don't work it out. Remember actually saying that we're just going to travel and have fun. We'll smoke cigars in the back of the Maybach. You'll be really interested in it somehow. We're still in the paradigm of jobs. Like time off work. You can work a bunch, you can have a month, you can just travel around.
See these Tate videos pop up everywhere.
My name is Nathan and Andrew have been looking for a cheap hotel for well over an hour, but haven't been able to find anywhere within their budget. My unmatched perspicacity, coupled with sheer nudity, makes me a fear of anyone else. All right, I'll see you all again. la sous-élément, vous savez de l'hypnose de ça. Ah oui. Tiens, c'est 8.5. D'abord, j'allais dire, je pourrais avoir la note plus haute. Ouais, ça. Excellent. C'est une bonne note. Mais là, il considère un manche. Il aime. C'est une fausse note. Ça s'améliore chaque. Merci beaucoup. Merci.
All right. So we get a reaction here. I want it to respect the daily high ideally. I don't want it to break the daily high. But, it's possible that we break the high and then come down. But I just feel like if we break the high, we're probably going to go further up. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, seems to be a lot of bullish volume right now. This is why, I'm waiting for confirms over here. And I specifically wanted to wait for Asia session open. Because I knew that, Asia were going to go grab a liquidity one more time. So it's either going to be a grab or either we're actually going to make our way up. Let's see. Did you catch any trades today? Yeah, we caught the longs this morning. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain freeze. Caught the longs this morning for a little more than 400 pips, 410 pips. Yeah, the exit was amazing. It came down after. Yeah, it was a really nice exit, to be honest. As you can see in the red area over here, we exited the trade, and we had a big sell-off after. So we did peak up above a bit, but as you can see over here, after we reached this level, there's a huge sell-off over here. So yeah, actually added positions over here also. When we were coming up around 3-0, no, here's where we bought. Yeah, here I added some positions here. When we were coming down, when this candle closed bearish, I got another entry here, which was super nice. Wow, big push here. Yeah, it seems like it's just gonna shoot up. Super bullish right now. How's the weekly looking? Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly is looking super bullish also. Monthly, it seems like it made that bottom wick, so it can shoot up possibly. The weeklies had a nice correction also, so we can make our way up for sure on the weekly. Gold is crazy right now. Do not get confused with all of those fibs, nah, because to be honest, like to me, it's I'm used to reading the charts like that. So to others, it might seem a little confusing, and when I teach, I try to keep it really simple. But yeah, to me, it's like I see everything normally. So, and it is simple. Once you know it, it's super simple. It's just to someone else, it might seem like rocket science, but it's not. Pushing. The only way I would get buys is if we break up, come down, respect this level here, and then I'll look to go up. But tomorrow is going to be a crazy day with CPI. It's going to be crazy. Looking forward to see how CPI comes out to be honest, like the way it's looking right now, it seems like it's just gonna, shoot up. But let's see. We shall see. Taking a look at a few stocks. Stocks are really interesting right now. Also, obviously I'm buying stocks with this crash and everything. But yeah, it's super interesting what's going on right now. Today, actually, they shot up big time. Had a really nice retracement on the stocks. Damn. So we've broken the daily high over here. Seems like we're just super bullish. It's just gonna possibly continue what happened yesterday. So yeah, it might just be going up until here. Crazy. Super bullish. Yeah, this one looks like it might go up. Staying patient here, just waiting. Let's see how the H4 closes over here. Right.
Yeah.
Yes, Ben. So, brother, how's it going?
Good, my brother. Just finishing up a video. What are you saying? Yo, we shot up, bro. We broke the high. That's what I wanted. Low key, this is what I wanted, you know?
I don't like the fact that it broke the daily high after making a steep wick. I feel like, possibly we're going to make our way up now.
I feel you.
And if I'm taking buys, what I'd be looking at is a retest here for this level to hold, and then we go up.
Yeah.
In the higher time frame, this level over here, like with the 23 to 61,
Yeah.
it's not showing any sign of rejection. So we had a H4 bearish close, and then we just shot up. So there's still a lot of bullish pressure in the market, and I feel like CPI tomorrow, if we continue this way, possibly we're gonna come wick fill this over here. If you can see on the monthly, we've made a really nice top wick also. Bottom wick. So if we flip, we can definitely make our way up.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Like 3,200, 3,250.
Sup, chat? Are you guys currently in a trade? Nah, man. You just explained it. What do you mean, bro? Yeah, my brother.
You guys always keep the results real. Appreciate it. Thanks to you, man. For sure.
Thank you, brother.
We try our best to keep everything honest.
Je faisais une vidéo.
I feel like 150 is not. You guys don't charge enough.
Yeah, man.
You might think that, but a lot of people think that it's a pretty fair price. I mean, with the amount of pips that we give, the potential to make, way more money. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but we try to make it affordable for everyone.
Yep. Usually the people who get our private analysis, they make back the money with the profits, so, and even more.
I've been vegetarian for 8 already, and in this period of time, I've met a good number of people who accused me for eating eggs. Eggs should not be eaten for ethical reasons, they say. After all, chickens could hatch from them. So I was accused for killing unborn chickens. A vegetarian, I mean ovo-lacto vegetarians. People who exclude any meat or fish.
Huh?
That's good.
C'est quoi ça, bro?
Next video, je pense que les œufs, c'est veg ou pas?
Eggs, is it veg? No.
Why?
I mean, it comes from a chicken, brother.
So does milk. Comes from a cow.
But it's not the same thing. You're not
Why?
killing.
Why? We're not killing the cow for milk.
Exactly. So milk, you can drink it.
Yeah. So we're not killing the chicken for the egg too.
Well, I mean, the egg is his baby, bro.
Not the one you buy at the store. It's unfertilized.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. Egg is probably the healthiest food in the world, I believe.
But technically, if you're following like a spiritual path, you shouldn't take eggs.
But like when you eat your bread and everything, there's no egg in it.
There's no egg. I don't eat with eggs.
Egg is, in my opinion, the healthiest food in the world. In my opinion.
Bro, that's why.
Hmm?
You're not Hindu, that's why.
How bad? I'm being honest, bro. Like, just everything that has to do with eggs, like.
So, are you a vegetarian or no?
Nutrition. Obviously, I'm not, bro. Why are you asking me? You know the answer, brother. Egg, bro. To be honest, it's like I don't like the yellow part. I don't think that's healthy cholesterol wise, but just the white part, I think it's the healthiest thing in the world. And if you're not, you're telling me that you're not killing an animal, then what's the reason you think that egg is not vegetarian?
It's not about being. I think it's more about the purity, you know.
What do you
Because
mean? You're not killing
the egg is the menstruation, is the leftover of the menstruation of the chicken. You know.
But you're not killing it, bro.
But it's still, I'm not talking about vegetarian. I'm talking about the purity. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah, my brother. AM Banks, are you Muslim?
What do you mean Muslim, dog? Nah, my brother. I'm pure Hindu. Hey, you guys are funny, bro, with the questions, man.
Oh, Loki, je pense que ça va merde, parce que ça fait un third fake out, you know?
Mais j'aime pas le fait que le daily a break le high, bro.
Ça fait quoi, bro?
Nah,
As
bro.
long as le daily didn't close yet, you know?
But it broke the high, my brother.
Ça fait quoi, bro?
If we take a look from January, every time it broke the high, it went up. Every single time. I think only once in 3 months it broke the high and it closed below. I think only once. And I think this is the only one. Like this one did, but it ran for like more than 100 pips. And this one is the only one here, I'd say. Like it broke the high. And did it run for 100 pips? Yeah, it ran. No, 289. Yeah, it ran for 150 pips. So now, like, it's never happened this year that we broke the high. Oh yeah, this is the only one here. Okay, I was looking for it. 352. Yeah, this one ran for 50 pips. This is the only one. So let's see here if we can run for 100 pips at least. And if you place the TP over here of this fib, which is still lurking at this 0, you can see that the TP is about 100 pips away from the high also.
Yeah, it's good.
So it might just go and hit that TP.
Bro, a good entry, I'd say, is like... Give me a sec.
Yo, stocks are shooting up, bro. Crazy. Yeah, I can't believe Rad saw Tate, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy, bro. And Tate was in New York. Habibis, what we saying? Chilling, my brother. Waiting for some buys, possibly. Yo, nanya temo cube. Damn.
Oh mon dieu.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Dans le veau, bro.
T'as vu ça, hein? Yo, what?
Voilà, pure, bro.
Yo, this guy like one loss
Yeah,
at White.
guy push,
Yo,
bro.
White's
Oh
like a
my
month
God.
of win. Yo, this guy's to be honest, bro. Like, I respect this guy because he trades live, and you know he's not a bad trader. But bro, 400.
That was like 400 pips, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, look at his take profits, like 10 pips, 15, and 400 pip loss. Yo, I don't even know how he sustained the profit, bro. Like, yo, I don't even know, bro.
What the hell?
Crazy. That's like a month of profit gone, bro.
Nah, this guy's
No, he's not gonna lose for another month. So not gonna lie, that's crazy, bro. Crazy stuff. At what level do we want to buy, brother? We're looking for a retest. What the hell? At AS Banks, do the analysis, brother.
Give me a second.
No, explain it like twice, bro. Burned out.
Explain it again, bro.
All right, I'm gonna do the top-down analysis once again for those who just joined. So I'm gonna start off from the weekly. I'm gonna take this fib over here, which is our last structure. You can see that we're trading above the 23 right now. Possibly, you know, gonna make our way up until here on a higher time frame scale, all depending on CPI. Now I'm gonna take my sell fib over here, so you can see that we have the 61 and the 23 in confluence. So this is a very strong level, which is now breaking above this level, right? So if we sustain above this level on the H4, what I'd like to see is a pullback here, and then we make our way up. And if I go onto my lower time frame, we have this fib over here. I would take this fib here that broke the high. So you know it's gonna possibly make its way up here. And then we can take this fib also, which just broke the high right now. It's a pretty aggressive fib, but it did break the high, so take this fib just to see if we have any confluences. I would take this fib here also, to be honest. It didn't hit the full TP yet, so it might look a little messy, but you just look for your confluences here. Oh, this is a really nice level. Wow. 3075. You have your 78, your 38. 3077, sorry. This is not a bad level. But the thing is that I'd want this red box to respect over here. I don't want to see it trade below that. So let's see. Yeah, but this is a really nice confluence for sure. Sorry, my brother came a little bit late. No problem, bro. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for supporting. AS Banks, what's your net worth? I'm gonna let AS answer that one.
Man, please.
AS Banks flexing the muscles today. Yo, what kind of questions you guys have, man? You guys are funny, bro. Man. It's my first day in the private Discord, and I got a win on the first day. Thanks, guys. No problem, man.
Keep winning.
Yeah, the past few days we lost like 2-3 in a row, but our losses total probably like 180 pips, and the win was like 410 pips. So, like I told you, you can have a few losses in a row, and even then, like our losses usually they're not that much, but the markets right now, they're really hard to trade. So, and we're still coming out profitable. So,
yeah,
beautiful analysis. Appreciate it, bro. You guys are fib masters. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, fibs is life, my brother.
AS Banks, are you Muslim? Yo, you asked me that question before. I'm not Muslim. AS Banks, are you?
I'll let you decide that.
Nah, my brother. He's not a Muslim.
AM Banks, tu murga kate ho? What is that question for?
You guys are jokes, bro. Oh, my brother. I'm a pure guy, my brother.
Yeah, but
My philosophy is to be a good human first and foremost. The rest comes after. So yeah, let's take a look at some stocks over here. Got Nvidia. The 6-month candle here is still made a really nice wick down. Let's take a look at HXQ.
But still consume eggs and milk.
Really nice Canadian stock over here.
From
It's a NASDAQ but Canadian version. So we had a nice retracement here for those that got in. Still a good time to buy. It always is, but yeah.
Yo, who bought the dip? Who bought the dip, guys? Beautiful dip.
Question is, who didn't buy the dip?
Easy.
AS, you got a position on HXQ?
Yeah. A 3-2.
Nice, my brother. Long-term game.
Yeah, bro.
When it goes here, it's gonna double the. Say if you put 50,000 here, when it goes here, it's gonna be almost 50K profit. 61.8.
Good stuff, my brother.
Whoa, gold is shooting up. Damn. So the H4 just closed. Open up with no wick. Let's see. Next level here is 78. It's trading above this, so yeah.
Let's see if we can get a decent pullback to shoot up.
I don't really have any confluence, honestly. I have a 23 here. 23 is in a nice confluence. Do you have any MAs here? We have the H1 here. H4 MA. It's trading above all three. Damn, okay. It's back above all three H4 MAs.
That's crazy.
But this is the first fib that we had. So this one here. So I expect that it's going to go till here at least. 3114. See if we can get some kind of entry over here. Just going to place my fibs once again. Yeah, I keep getting this level over here. Really nice confluence. We have one down here below, but I think it's pretty far. So I'm going to go pretty aggressive here. Might take some buys. Yeah, this level here is really nice. This TP level here also. But I would target like this here. 3109. It's a nice 210 pip intraday move. It is a pretty aggressive move since we're buying above the 23, but we expect the 23 to hold now that it's broken the daily high and it's trading above. H4 closed above also. It's trading above all MAs, so we're super bullish on every time frame.
Let's see what gold can give us.
Let's see if we can get a pullback till
the small confirmation. I think longs would be good at that area. 3087,
yeah,
3088.
yeah. You see the confluence over here?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get something here. I want to see a nice retracement till here, like a wick down, grab liquidity, like form some kind of support, and then we'll go highs all the way until here. See if we can get something before 9:30. Jeez.
Cannot hatch.
Bro, I'm doing my video.
Roosters are
I'll
only
mute myself.
paired with hens.
Coming down for a retracement here. Let's see if we can get until this level here and wait for some kind of a reaction off it. Oh, really nice reaction off the 38 here. Let's see if we can come a little deeper. I don't want to enter off here. It's a little too aggressive. I prefer this level over here. But it could go up, to be honest. It could come up until here, 23. Nice little scalp here, but there's not enough range. I can see it going up for sure. Yeah, wow. Look at the reaction here. Obviously, you can see the reaction here off the 23. So that means maybe, you know, if it holds like this, that means market probably wants to retrace a little deeper here. Oh, big drop here. Big drop. So we've reached that level over here. We seem to be pushing down with a lot of volume, so I want to be cautious over here. You know, we did break the high, but it was really minor. So yeah, I want to be really cautious over here. See how far we can go. Wow, 150 pip drop right after taking out the highs over here. See, this 15 is about to close. Let's see if it's probably just going to shoot down because it's 15 closed really. It seems like it's closing really bearish here. All right, so this 15 closed pretty bearish. If I were to go long, I need to see at least a nice 15 over here. No matter what, I need to see a nice 15 here. Still pushing down here, so it seems like, you know, we might just come down below this red level over here. So this could just be a fake out. You know, you could have taken sells over here after this 15. Stop loss is pretty big, to be honest. It's like 140 pips. But just the fact that we broke the daily high, you know, I'm going to be waiting for more clarity. So, you know, tomorrow morning when I wake up, if price is trading somewhere here, like really deep, then, you know, I might wait for a pullback to go for deeper sells. But if I see that, you know, we've respected these levels over here, like all these levels are being respected and we've gone back up, then I might look for longs on a retracement. Really just 50-50 right now, to be honest. Like my bias was sells initially, but now that we've broken the daily high, you know, I feel like we can go for a little run. And we have CPI tomorrow, so it does make sense that, you know, we're caught up in a range right now. So yeah, I'm going to be calling it a stream here. I'm going to be waiting for more clarity. There's not going to be a call overnight. I mean, I won't say no. We never know, but for now, we don't have any clear bias. So we'll see tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate it.
Take care, guys. Bye.